Hi everybody, it's cryptotimes TV here. In one of our recent videos, we told you about the Oracle of Omaha, Warren Buffett, as well as his ascent to his current billionaire status. Since 1970, he's been the CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, an American multinational conglomerate holding company. Its stock has been in the top 10 of S&P 500 for years, and this fact made a lot of investors very excited about buying a stake in Mr. Buffett's enterprise. One of those excited people is the subject of our today's video. His name is Bill Gates, and now we would like to take a brief glimpse at his path to success. Surely this name says a lot to you, so we don't even have to make a lengthy introduction. His full name is William Henry Gates III, and he's famed for founding the world's largest software business, Microsoft, and subsequently becoming one of the richest men in the world. The latest estimate of his net worth was conducted just last September, and it says Gates now has a $97.9 billion in assets. This is the equivalent of the combined GDP of several African economies. But let's get back in time a little. Gates was born on October 28, 1955 in Seattle. His ancestry includes English, German, Irish, and Scots-Irish. His family was actually quite well off, but remembering the challenges of the Great Depression, they encouraged their children to work hard and take nothing for granted. Age 13, Gates attended the private Lakeside School. It was here that Gates had his first introduction to computers. In 1973, Gates enrolled at Harvard, where he studied mathematics and computer science. However, Gates was more interested in pursuing his own coding, and when he saw an opportunity to found his own company, he dropped out of Harvard without finishing his course. Bill Gates founded Microsoft in 1976 when he formed a contract with MITS to develop a basic operating system for their new microcomputers. The big break for Microsoft came in 1980 when IBM approached them for a new basic operating system for its new computers. In the early 1980s, IBM was by far the leading PS manufacturer, and Microsoft worked hard to sell its OS to IBM and other companies that were making compatible devices. Thus, Microsoft was able to gain the dominant position of software manufacturer just as the personal computer market started to boom. In 1990, Microsoft released its first version of Windows. This was a breakthrough in operating software as it replaced text interfaces with graphical interfaces. But although Microsoft was the dominant computer firm in the 1980s and 1990s, it is now seen as an aging and declining company compared to the more dynamic Google and Apple. In February 2014, Gates announced that he was stepping down as Microsoft chairman to focus on charitable work at his foundation, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. For reference, Melinda French is his wife, and they got married in 1994. With their combined effort, Gates seeks to focus on global issues ignored by the government. And by the way, Warren Buffett has also given away billions of dollars through the Gates Foundation. Gates himself says that he has no use for money and will only leave a small percentage of his wealth to his children. In an interview with the Daily Telegraph, Gates states, "I'm certainly well taken care of in terms of food and clothes. Money has no utility to me beyond a certain point. Its utility is entirely in building an organization and getting the resources out to the poorest of the world." A super talented entrepreneur and a noble man, William Henry Gates has immensely contributed to the well-being of the planet and peoples that inhabit it. So what opinion do you have about him? Do you think his charity work will not get him off the list of the richest people in the near future? And why do so many big shots like him ultimately come to do this so often? Share your thoughts in the comment section. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and join us now to stay updated on all of our upcoming videos. We roll them out daily, Monday through Friday, so stay tuned.